All right, good evening and welcome to this Yoga for Recovery, Realization, and Resilience. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be with you today. We're going to do this class we're going to do some activating, we're going to do a series of breaths to start the practice. We'll get started with our breath. We'll get oriented to the breath right away. We'll do 3 separate breaths and then we'll move into some movements. And then we'll have our twist and finish with our nice deep integrative rest. So altogether, 45 minutes maybe today. As always, remember our first guiding principle: support precedes action. So have all of your supports that you need for your practice available to you and then avail yourself of them. So utilize your blocks, your straps, your bolsters, your blankets, your eye shades, your chair, tissues. You may want to clear your passageways here before we start with this vigorous breath. Whatever you need to support yourself, have it available to you and utilize it. Second, remember it is your practice. So while I'll be suggesting and inviting and offering some things from over here, you are in the privacy of your own space by design, and you are only required to be present and to breathe. Everything else is optional. So at any time you want to modify or come out of any posture, do so. Take any alternate posture. If you get overexerted or if you get lost in yourself, stop and recenter and reconnect and come back into yourself. Our goal is to be calm and steady and focused on the breath and moving within our own body. And so however that looks for you is absolutely okay. And all right. So let us begin by finding a supported posture, whatever that means to you. Feel into whatever part of your body is in contact with something and feel that physical connection, feel that sensation of connection, root into those places of connection and lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the crown. Experiment with tucking and rocking the chin to feel the back of the neck release so that you can feel the full length of the spine from the base to the crown. And then establishing yourself in that posture, supported, lengthened, elongated, and aligned. Close your eyes or narrow your gaze and turn your attention to your breath. We'll come into the present moment by coming into the breath. We'll come into the breath so that we can come into the body. Find your inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Following the inhale into your body, wherever it goes in your body. Without stress, strain, or exertion, just breathing in and knowing you're breathing in, and breathing out and knowing that you're breathing out. And holding your awareness right there, just allow everything to slip away except the breath. Just breathing and knowing that you're breathing, being present, just breathing, just sitting and breathing. Nothing to do but breathe right now. Awareness on the breath. And on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space and allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, any one thing for which you are grateful. Perhaps today, just the possibility of gratitude. And whatever arises for you when gratitude is called forth, see that clearly in your mind's eye. And I invite you to anchor whatever it is you're grateful for, anchor your gratitude right there in your heart space. Then finally today, if you choose, I'll invite you to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps a simple intention to just be right here with each inhale, or to just simply keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself now. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice as if it is already done. And then listen as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being. As you take a full inhale, and as you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to dip towards your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention. As I say, Namo, Namaste. And then lift the chin, release the hands. Namo means I bow to the creative consciousness, to the divine in all. And Namaste means I bow to that bit of the creative consciousness or the divine that exists within me and within you. So with that, we're going to begin with an activating breath. So maybe you want to switch across or reestablish your posture. Maybe put your feet flat on the floor. We're going to begin with this activating breath, this Bastrika or bellows breath. But where we move the diaphragm on the exhale, back and down. So it's a very dynamic exhale. And then we allow the inhale to come passively as the diaphragm releases and comes back forward. Now, if you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, please do not pump the diaphragm. Just take long, deep breaths into the body cavity. Full inhalation, complete exhale. We're literally going to do 1 minute of this breath, just a 1 minute cleansing breath here. So find your posture. Would you keep the hands on the knees? Thumbs up, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Palms up if you feel like you need a little inspiration. Palms down if you feel you need a little more grounding. Let's take a breath. We're going to breathe in and out through both nostrils. Let's take a cleansing breath, a full inhale, a complete exhale. And inhale fully to prepare. And then begin your Bastrika or bellows breath. Now you'll find your rhythm, which may be different than mine because you're different than me, and your pace, and your rhythm, because it's your practice. The body's very still except for the diaphragm pumping. The focus is on the awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. And the focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrow. And we're just breathing here. Fully focused on this breath. Totally present in this moment. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, and at the heart. Relaxing at the shoulders, tucking the chin. Letting everything come to the center of your being. Be very still here. Gentle retention. No stress, no strain. Just be still. Notice what that 1 minute of practice has done for you. What has shifted for you? Where is your energy now? And then exhale, release. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Switch your cross if you'd like to. Reestablish yourself in your supported seat. We're going to do a little, another dynamic breath here. This is a little combination breath. So we're going to get a little more intricate here. So the hands will be face down on the knees. On the inhale, we're going to break the inhale up into 2 parts. Half inhale. You're going to inhale. And as you inhale, you're going to slide your hands halfway up your thighs. And then we're going to inhale the second half and slide the hands the rest of the way up the thighs. And then on the exhale, we're going to reverse that. Sliding the hands halfway down the thighs. And then the second half to the knees again. So that's the movement. Inhaling, exhaling. Now here's where it gets tricky. We're going to switch the breath to the mouth on the alternate breath. So we're going to inhale 2 strokes through the nostrils. And then we're going to exhale 2 strokes through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And we're just going to continue like that. So let's take a cleansing breath. Let it go. And then begin. Inhale 2 strokes through the nose. Exhale, two through the mouth. Inhale, two through the mouth. Exhale, two through the nose. Continue. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. And continue. Find your rhythm, your pace. Your practice. Now, as you move into this, you may find that your pelvic bowl begins to rock a little bit. Chest comes forward on your inhales. Back and spine may round a little bit on the exhale. Chin may drop. May not. Don't overthink it. Just be in your breath. Thirty more seconds. Just stay with it. Fully focused, fully present. Your next inhale, take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, pelvic bowl, the heart, relaxing at the shoulders, tucking the chin, being very still, allowing everything to settle, resting into this. Noticing your experience again. Where's your energy now? Where's your mind now? What has shifted for you? 2 minutes of practice. Notice your experience. Notice how the use of these practices, these tools, can change our mind states. In as little as 1 or 2 minutes, we can shift entirely into being present here now. Release and exhale. Take a full inhale, cleansing breath. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. And then finally, we're going to balance this all out with this very beautiful balancing breath. I'm going to break the inhale up into 8 parts, and we're going to alternate the nostrils. So there'll be this pattern. So you'll bring your awareness initially to your left nostril. Now, if you want to use a hand mudra to block your right, that's okay. Otherwise, just bring your awareness to your left nostril. We're going to inhale through the left nostril in 8 equal strokes. Pausing at the top, we'll switch our awareness to the right nostril. We'll exhale right in 8 strokes. Then we'll stay right here and inhale right in 8 strokes. Pausing at the top, we'll switch the awareness and exhale left in 8 strokes. Releasing the hand or bringing awareness to both nostrils, we'll inhale through both nostrils in 8 strokes. Pausing at the top, we'll purse the lips into an O shape and breathe out in 8 strokes through the mouth. And then restarting that pattern, inhale left, 8 strokes. Pause and switch your awareness. Exhale right. Stay here. Inhale right. Pausing, switch your awareness. Exhale left. Inhaling both nostrils. Pausing, purse the lips. Exhale mouth. Awareness to the left. Inhale left. Pause and switch. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pause and switch. Exhale left. Inhale both. Pause and purse the lips. Exhale mouth. Continue on your own. One more round, wherever you are. Whenever you finish your exhale through your mouth, just let everything settle. Be very still. Rest into your experience, allowing yourself to settle in. Hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Eyes closed, focus to the third eye, or narrowed, focus at something not moving just beyond the tip of your nose. Be very still, let everything settle. Allow your breath to come and go without any shaping. Allow your body to just be without any shaping. Allow your mind to wander if it chooses to do so. Just be aware of your experience. Take a full inhale here. A complete exhale. Bring yourself back to yourself and then come to your mat. And we're going to begin today on our back. So just come lying down on your back. Extend your legs long. Let your heels and toes touch. Toes neutral toward the ceiling. Crown neutral towards the top of your mat. Arms down by your sides. We'll just start here and allow everything to settle in. Let go. Let your toes fall open for a moment so there's no tension in the legs. Let the palms fall up for a moment so there's no tension in the arms. And then let your lower back come down toward the mat so there's no tension in the neck or shoulders. Breathe here for a moment. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. On your next inhale, bring your heels and toes together. Take your arms over your head. Interlock the thumb. Either way, it doesn't matter. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Press through the heels. Just get long here. Feel the length. It's just like a big good morning stretch, a good evening stretch. Just kind of feeling into the full sense of your body here. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, let the toes come back to neutral. Switch the interlock of your thumb. As you inhale, get long through the fingers and press the toes away from the face. So you feel that length more along the top of the body. Breathing in here, full inhale. And a complete exhale. Release the hands. Bring the knees in toward the chest. Reach up and squeeze a little bit. Maybe rock a little side to side. Release any tension in the lower spine. Allow the legs to come free. And then let the feet come lightly to the mat as your arms come out from your shoulders, palms down. Now, leave a little space here. Leave plenty of room. For you're just going to begin to windshield wipe the legs. Walk your feet out toward the wide edges of your mat, though. And then that creates a little room for your knees to move as you sort of move the knees side to side. Just a gentle, very gentle, just kind of moving the hips a little bit, the knees in the hip socket, rotating inward and outward, just kind of feeling into loosening up a little bit. All right, then walk your feet back together. Bring the knees in toward the chest again. And squeeze so you can feel that as you squeeze, maybe you feel your spine come down toward the mat. Relax the neck, and then take the feet toward the ceiling. Press through the heels, flex the toes back toward the face. Now you can hold behind your hamstrings here if you like, if you want additional support. We're just feeling into this posture, but you want to feel that lower spine on the mat. So don't roll up into the lower back. Keep that SI joint, the top of the buttocks pressing down, the lower spine is pressing down. Hands at 60 or down by the sides, down next to the hips. Just giving yourself whatever support you need, okay? And just breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Now what we're going to do is scissor kicks here. So we're going to bring the right knee towards the face as the left leg lowers till it hovers just above the mat on the exhale. And then on the inhale, we'll bring the left foot up, bring the knee toward the face, and on the exhale, we'll gently lower the right leg. And then we'll inhale the right leg up and exhale the left leg down, and just begin to move with your rhythm, your pace, your breath in your practice. So you're finding your rhythm. Now, if you'd like a little more support underneath you can bring the thumbs underneath the SI joint to give you a little bit more support, or you can even bring the back of your palms underneath the top of the buttocks to provide even more support there. Let's do what's right for you. Just be in your breath. You're moving with your breath. The whole idea is to line the movement with the breath. Now we're also engaging here through the core and hip flexors, hamstrings and quads and glutes. So we're activating a little bit of energy in the lower part of the body, making ourselves heat up, wake up, move a little bit. One more or two more here, just being, if you remember which way you started, come back even, and then bring the knees into the chest and squeeze. And as I said, rock a little side to side, just release any tension there. All right, then bring the feet to the mat. Now walk the heels toward the hips and walk your fingertips toward your heels. Now your fingertips and your heels may be in the same zip code, maybe in the same area code, maybe they even brush the heels. Maybe you could touch the middle of your feet, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Point is you're reaching here to create that extension. Now we're going to press into the feet and roll the thighs inward. So the knees are moving toward each other and away from the face. You'll feel that pelvic ball begin to lift. The buttocks may begin to lift. You begin to roll up into the lower back. Continue to lift the abdomen toward the ceiling as you roll into the middle back, and then maybe into the upper back. Breathe here in your bridge. So find your bridge, so your supports here are in the feet, and then maybe in the shoulders or the upper back. No weight in the head or neck. We're just in this little bridge pose here. Now we're going to move here in a dynamic bridge form. So on the exhale, we get to roll back down. And we'll finish the buttocks just hovering above the mat. And then we'll inhale, roll back up. And exhale, roll down and begin to move with your breath, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. So find your breath rhythm and move with your rhythm. Now, find your ujjayi or victorious breath. So close the back of the throat, the glottis, tighten it up a little bit so you can actually feel a little tension there, and you can actually hear the nose, you can hear the breath in the nostrils. I'm exaggerating for effect here, but as you inhale and exhale, you can hear that rhythm, and then you can align your movement to the rhythm of your breath. One more here. Inhale up. Retain the posture, but not the breath. Go ahead and breathe here. But notice as you exhale, you tend to retreat a little bit. So notice if you can avoid that. Keep yourself lifted while you breathe fully and deeply here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. And as you exhale, slowly roll back down. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. Release any tension. And then let the legs go long. Let the toes fall open. Let the palms turn up. Breathe deep into the belly here. Notice now where your experience. What is your experience? What is the shift that occurs with each movement for you? Where do you feel yourself present? Where do you feel your energy? Where do you feel yourself? Full inhale here. As you exhale, roll to your belly, either direction. And we'll bring ourselves into our cobra posture. So bring your hands underneath the shoulders, thumbs at the breast line. Take your toes long, heels and toes touching. Bring your forehead, chin, or nose to the mat. Press lightly into the fingertips. Move your shoulders away from your ears, your elbows towards your hips. Press into the tops of feet. You might feel the knees engage and lift. Lengthen through the feet towards the bottom of your mat and lengthen through the crown towards the top of your mat. And maybe you feel your chin, your face begin to lift. Maybe you bring your heart forward. Your chest begins to rise. And you come up. Now, don't scrunch the back of the neck. Just lengthen so the crown stays long, the spine stays straight. Full inhale here. And exhale, lower down. And we're just going to move like that. Inhaling up. So the sternum and the chin stay in the same relationship. So the neck is not bobbing here at all. We're just inhaling, getting long. And exhaling, lowering down. Little light pressure in the fingertips. Maybe you're ready to pick up your hands entirely, maybe not. Moving with your breath. One more time here. Inhale up. Now retain the posture, but breathe. And again, notice if you're breathing on the diaphragm, you're rocking a little bit. Maybe you can resist that rocking motion. Maybe not. Maybe just move with that little rocking motion. Be where you are. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. As you exhale, lower down, let your Toes come together, your heels fall up, and turn your left cheek and ear to the mat. Let your hands come back by your hips, palms up, and just release. Take a breath, full inhale into the belly. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As you inhale, bring your heels and toes together. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Lengthen through the crown. Curl the toes. Press into the ball of the feet. Press back through the heel. So again, now as you press into the heel and the ball of the foot, you may feel the legs engage. Find your fingertips in the heel of your palm. Take your shoulders away from your ears. And then press into the palms. As you press into the heels, see if you can lift your body into a plank. Full inhale here. And then as you exhale, continue to lift your hips toward the ceiling and the wall behind you as you release your crown toward the mat, letting your heels drop to the bottom of your mat, coming into your first downward dog of the day. Take a moment here to pedal your feet, to find a little length in this. Stretch into this. Press out of the fingertips and the heel of the palm. Get long through the arms. Lift the hips up and back. Drop the heels. Breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Heels go high. Hips go high. Exhale. Heels drop. Breathe in. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, look up between the hands. On the exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Now you may need to help it with your hand. That's okay. Maybe you need to walk it forward a little bit. You want to bring that foot so that the left foot is underneath the left knee or in front of, not behind. And we're in this lunge. Take a moment here to press back through the right heel, lifting the right thigh. Get long through the crown. Find this lunge. And then go ahead and drop the right knee and the top of the right foot to the mat. Find yourself here. Inhale, pick up your hands. Maybe bring them to the knee. Straighten the arms, perhaps to lift the torso to supported lunge. This is your low lunge supported. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. If you're comfortable here, maybe inhale, take the arms out and up. Maybe you hook the thumbs, maybe you interlace the fingers, maybe your hands don't touch. It doesn't matter. Just get long, roll the eyes, look up. Anjaneyasana, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Bring the hands down through prayer. Frame the foot. Curl the toes of the right foot. Lift the right knee. Press back through this lunge again. Take a breath. Exhale. On your inhale, take your left foot back to join the right. Come into your plank. On your exhale, lift the hips, release the crown, release the heels, come into your downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring that right foot forward between the hands. Help it if you need to. Take your time. And again, make sure that right foot's in front of or below the knee directly. Press back through the left heel, lift the left thigh. Breathe into the lunge. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. Feel into that support. Pick up your hands, bring them to the knee. Other hand, opposite hand underneath this time. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift the torso. Stay here. Feel into the supported low lunge. Breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. If you're comfortable here on your next inhale, take the arms high. Find your hand position wherever that might be. It's all good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhale. To exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot. Curl the toes, lift the knee. Breathe into this lunge one time. Full inhale. Back through that left heel, lift the left thigh. Complete exhale. On your inhale, step the right foot back and come into your plank. On your exhale, lift the hips, release the crown, release the heels, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. All right. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring that left foot forward between the hands. Option to drop the right knee if you like, or keep the right knee lifted, press back to the right heel, find your length. Get long through the crown. Full inhale. Maybe bring the right hand underneath the face. On your exhale, rotate the torso. Bring the left hand to the chest as you rotate the left shoulder open, stacking the shoulders. Stay here as you breathe. And then maybe on your next inhale, maybe take the left arm high. Simple twist, breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, look down, bring the left hand down, frame the foot. And step the left foot back to join the right. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, lift the hips, release the crown, release the heels, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the right foot forward between the hands. Drop the left knee if you like, or focus here. Press back to the left heel. Lift the left thigh. Long through the crown. Maybe bring the left hand underneath the face. And then inhale here, get long. Exhale, bring your right hand to your chest as you open your torso to the right, stacking the shoulders. Breathing here. Stay here, or on your inhale, maybe take the right arm high, simple twist. Breathe, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhale. As you exhale, look down, bring that right hand down. Step that right foot back to join the left. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, drop your crown as you lift your hips and drop your heels. Come into your downward dog, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your inhale, look up between the hands. On the exhale, the left foot comes forward. Now, stay lifted or drop the knee if you like. Bring the left hand inside of the right foot. Bring your right hand to your shoulder, maybe roll to the right foot so that the right foot is planted to support you. Breathe here. Maybe take your right hand high on the inhale, or maybe drop your right arm over your ear so the bicep frames the ear. Extending long through the crown, side angle, breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. As you exhale, look down, bring the right hand down, roll back to the ball of the left foot, step the left hand outside, bring your left foot back to join the right. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the crown, drop the heels, come into your downward dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your inhale, look up between the hands. On the exhale, the right foot comes forward. Drop the knee if you like. Get long through your lunge. Establish yourself in your lunge. And bring your right hand inside of that right foot. Lengthen through the crown. Lift the left hand to the chest as you roll to the sole of the left foot, find your lunge. On your next inhale, maybe the left arm goes high, or maybe the left hand goes out over the bicep, framing the ear, coming into your side angle. Long line of energy from the left middle finger to the left heel or outside of the left foot. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. As you exhale, look down, bring the left hand down, roll to the ball of the left foot, move the right hand out, step the right foot back. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the crown, drop the heels down, facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your inhale, look up between the hands. On the exhale, just walk your feet forward. Gently, gently, little baby steps. Feet come between the hands, release the head, come into your forward fold. Release the hands. Let everything go for a moment. Just hang here. We're just hanging out. This is our hangout. We're just going to hang. Breathe here. And release. Forehead toward the shins, lifting out of the hips and heels, pressing into the heels. Now the weight tends to fall forward, so adjust your, maybe do some bracing with your arms behind your legs, grasping opposite elbow to get your full lift. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Switch the grip of your elbows. Full inhale. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the hands, release the head. Forward fold, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Bring the hands to the shins for bracing. Straighten the arms, lift the back. Flat back. Torso is parallel to the mat. You breathe behind the heart. Full inhalation. Exhale, release the head, release the hands. Forward fold. Bend the knees. So imagine you're sitting down into a chair. Maybe grasp your knees so you can actually feel what it's like to actually kind of sit. Pretend you're sitting on a low chair. Right? Just feel that weight grounded to the knees, grounded to the heels and into the feet. And then straighten the legs, let the head go, come back into your forward fold. Slowly begin to roll the torso upright, one vertebra at a time. Saving the head and neck for last. The shoulders will naturally roll up and then down. The chin will lift parallel. Crown will get long. You'll feel yourself straighten out. Blood flow will shift. You'll find yourself standing on your own mat. This is your mountain pose. We're going to do a couple sun salutations. We'll come into our twist and then we'll move into our rest. So on the inhale, the arms will go high. On the exhale, we'll hinge at the hips and fold into our forward fold. On our next inhale, we'll come to a flat back, bracing on the shins if you like. On the exhale, we'll release into a forward fold. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Step the left foot back to join it. Inhale to your plank. Now on your exhale, you're going to lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up, coming to just hovering above the mat. On your inhale, you'll slide off with the toes and lift into your downward dog or cobra. On your exhale, you'll curl the toes, lift the hips, release the head, release the heels, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. On the exhale, you'll look up between the hands, you'll walk, step, or float forward into your forward fold. On your inhale, flat back, bracing on the shins if you like. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees, feel the self-rooting as you slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Taking the arms up, tall mountain. And exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath in mountain. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Move with your breath, your rhythm, your pace. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold and Walk, step, or float back and lower, all one big move. On your inhale, come up, cobra or up dog, your choice. On the exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, release the crown, release the heels, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward into your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders, take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Two more on your own. One movement, one breath. Finding your flow, finding your rhythm, being in your practice, your space, your body, your breath. Calm, steady, focused on the breath, moving in your body. When you get to down dog, take a full inhale and a complete exhale. And continue moving through, finding your flow. And when you get back to mountain, take a breath. Establishing yourself, checking your gratitude and your intention. Move with your breath. You find yourself back in your mountain posture. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. And gently, mindfully, bring yourself down onto your back on your mat again. Bring the knees toward the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. Take the right leg high, press through the heel, flex the toes, and then maybe reach up and pull the right leg toward your face a little bit to create some space so that you can cross the right leg tightly atop the left. Back of the right thigh, pressing the top left thigh. Take your arms out 60 to 90 degrees, create some space. Inhale, get long through the crown. Feel your lower spine on the mat as you exhale. Let both knees drop over to the right. Now, they may not go to the floor, and that's absolutely okay. It's not about how far you go. It's about how present you are. Maybe look gently over your left shoulder, releasing the neck. Now, the left shoulder is relaxed and down on the mat. And the knees are moving away from the face to create that space across the front of the body. You're breathing in behind that left hip. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhale. A complete exhale. On your next inhale, come back to center. Make the right leg high, reach up and maybe pull the right leg in a little bit and then let the right leg go long. Let the left leg go long to join it. Notice the difference in your hips here as you take a breath. And then bring the knees toward the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. Take the left leg high. Press the heel, flex the toes, maybe reach up and pull the left leg towards your face a little bit to create that space, and then cross the left thigh tightly atop the right. Again, arms out, create space, get long through the crown. Inhale here. Exhale, let both knees come around to the left as you gently look over your right shoulder. And again, the right shoulder's down and relaxed. Everything is relaxed.
Knees are moving away from the face. You may notice a difference one side to the other, especially if you're an old person like me. So just be aware of what's happening for you and not expecting everything to be the same. The body's not fully symmetrical. The organs are not fully aligned symmetrically. So it's very natural for one side to be different than the other. And just feel into the differences. Notice your experience. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, bring the knees back to neutral. Take the left leg high. Maybe reach up and pull a little bit, and then let the left leg go long. Let the right leg go long. Let the palms fall up. Take a breath. Full inhale. Where are we here? Oh my goodness, it's just about that time too. Just perfectly. So inhale, bring the knees into the chest. Squeeze tightly. Maybe pick up your shoulders and your head. Maybe bring your nose toward your knees. Maybe reach down and grab your ankles or your feet. Make a tight little ball here. Inhale. Squeeze as you retain the breath. Gently retain. Breathe. Squeeze. Retain and squeeze. 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 And release. Let the legs go long. Crown go long. Toes fall open. Heels move as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Palms down by your side, palms up. Crown's long and the lower spine is supported as you release into your rest here. Now take a moment here to provide yourself with any additional support that you may want. So maybe you have an eye cloth or a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster. Anything that might provide you 1% more support, avail yourself of it as you let go and release. Let go, you're done, be done, allow yourself to be done. Let yourself just be here for a moment. And this integrated rest here, where we let go completely, allow ourselves to just release any shaping of the breath, any shaping of the body, and especially any shaping of the mind. Let go of any analysis of the practice. Just notice your experience. What is it like to be supported? Feel the full back side of your body being supported here. Feel the entirety of the back of your body being held on the mat. Feel into gravity holding you, gently cocooning you in a big loving hug. Just be present with yourself and let go. Allow everything to be. Let the echoes of your practice begin to reverberate. Begin to feel into what it is like for you to just be, to just rest for this moment or two, to just give yourself this freedom, this gift. The gift of the breath is being delivered to you. You get to give yourself the gift of rest. Everything you need right now is being supplied. Allow yourself to just let go. Just be exactly as you are just now. Take a moment to just allow, to witness. Find that part of you that sits behind the heart in an ever-present stillness that exists. From that part, just witness your body resting, your breath coming and going, your mind doing whatever it is that your mind does. Maybe just asking your mind to check for any areas of tightness. Just notice with gentle curiosity. Fully present. Allowing everything to settle. Letting the healing power of the practice integrate into your cells and into your soul. Gently corral your awareness and bring your awareness to your breathing. As you next inhale, begin to restore your connection to your body, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, maybe rotating your wrists and your ankles. Continuing to reacclimate to your body on your next inhale, bring your knees toward the ceiling, your heels toward your hips, and extend your right arm alongside your head so that your bicep frames your ear. Take a moment here in this posture to just prepare yourself to actually roll to your right side. And when you are prepared, and only when you are prepared, gently roll to your right side, letting your right arm cradle your head and neck. Take a moment here on your right side to prepare yourself to be upright again. And when you are prepared, and only when you are prepared, gently leverage yourself back into a seated posture on your mat. Holding yourself in this space of stillness and healing on your next inhale, I invite you to bring your hands once again to your heart and to allow to arise once again in your heart space gratitude, maybe one more thing for which you're grateful. Witness yourself being grateful, sitting in gratitude in your space. And as you witness yourself sitting in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I am honored to be here, truly. And as always, in closing, I invite and encourage you to stay here in this place of grateful awareness, this meditative rest. And more importantly, whenever you do rise, please take the echoes of your practice and your gratitude with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.